This is Carl with the three things I'm watching for Wednesday, May the 7th. Starting out, we got those census export numbers for the month of March. I'm not going to go through all the details. Bottom line, corn exports were up 24.5% from March 2024. Soybean exports up 14.5% from last March. Wheat exports were down 14.3%. That's not too surprising. We shipped a lot of wheat early and started to see a little more competition in the month of April, and high prices deterred exports a little bit. It's still sitting pretty good on wheat demand, nothing to really worry about there too much. Beef exports, not that great for the month. We were just under March 2024. However, beef exports at a 3-month high in March. The thing with beef is we got a tight beef supply, so we really can't export that much. So not that negative. Pork exports coming in March at a 4-year high and the third highest ever for March. That's a good sign. We've been worried about our pork demand. Now we've seen big pork buying, but market looking at it, and they're really looking at all these numbers and saying, okay, were these good numbers or were these buying ahead of potential tariffs? I guess when we get the May totals, those will tell us. I fully expect the May numbers to be down from what we saw, in March here. April probably going to be down a little bit too. Looking at the Brazil ethanol news coming out, Brazil's going to expand their ethanol manufacturing, according to the major ethanol group in the country, another 20% next year. And you got to ask yourself, if they're expanding ethanol production 20%, what's that going to mean for their corn production? Reports out of Brazil that they will increase their planted acreage by about 1.2 million this year. That's going to be just about enough to go into their corn demand. So you got to ask yourself, really, that's not going to change their balance sheets. Getting pretty interesting there in Brazil. Later this week, we'll have our call with Eduardo from AgriInvest. I'll be sure to ask him about those Brazilian numbers. So check into that when we get that recording here later this week. We'll put that out for everybody to see. And staying with ethanol, it's Wednesday. We'll get the weekly U.S. production numbers. Ethanol production has been a little bit lackluster lately, mainly a lot of plants taking downtime, spring maintenance. Margins have picked up though. We're making about 10 cents a gallon on ethanol, so we could see that production rebound this week. Wouldn't be too surprising. Those are the three things I'm watching today. If you would like any extra information or about our services or to read more about what we offer, check out our website at consisag.net. And you can get a free trial to our newsletter, along with some other information we put out there. Thank you for your time.